of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Almighty and everlasting God, who presides over all things in heaven and earth, come and preside over these deliberations so that those that make the decisions may be guided by your wisdom.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to the November 18th meeting of City Council. This is a work session to go over our agenda for Thursday.
Council has two items on their agenda. First is an ordinance of the City of Wilkes-Barre adopting the mayor's proposed general fund budget. That'll be first reading. And then we have an ordinance for second and final reading, which is filed Council number 6 of 2025, amending Article 5 of Chapter 29 by repealing Section 29-103 of the Code of Ordinances of the City of Wilkes-Barre entitled Traffic and Motor Vehicles and enacting a new Section 29-103. Mayor?
Are you going to say anything about being nice? Be nice to people.
No, that's Thursday.
I mean, it can't hurt tonight, too. I'm talking about you guys.
We're always nice.
All right. Designated Mayor George C. Brown and Controller Tony Thomas as the officials to execute all documents and agreements between the City of Wilkes-Barre, Commonwealth Financing Authority, facilitate, assist in obtaining a statewide local share assessment grant of $500,000 to be used for the Wilkes University Nursing Simulation Lab Equipment Phase 2 project. Funding will be used to purchase equipment, fixtures, and furnishings for its new nursing simulation lab, which is a key initiative in expanding the university's accelerated nursing program to address the nursing shortage crisis if the application is approved. Mike Woods is here tonight from Wilkes if you have any questions.
Me to expound?
Yeah, I always have a question, and I think I've answered this before, but how many nursing students do you have?
Over 200 in the varying traditional undergraduate programs, and we have about 1,800 nationwide.
And then how many Wilkes University staff that support that program, the jobs that you give?
Well, I can tell you that 75% of our graduates continue to practice in the state of Pennsylvania, the vast majority of them within a 50-mile radius of Wilkes-Barre.
And how many nursing professors do you have on staff?
I would be guessing, Tony. I know we have hundreds nationwide, but I don't know how many support the traditional undergrad, but it has to be maybe 30,
Okay.
if I were to venture a guess.
Very good.
So this is really, first of all, thank you. I always appreciate council's indulgence of these different state funding opportunities that we have, and the mayor is always very supportive. This is building on the county LSA that we applied for through this body earlier. It's the same project. We're just hedging our bet with the state LSA. Typically, we don't get into or have a lot of success with the state necessarily because we have our own county one. But for something that's as important as this nursing simulation lab expansion, we decided to hedge our bet and provide the Commonwealth Financing Authority more flexibility when it comes to the petition through both of these programs.
Okay. Any other questions for Mike?
So this
Nope,
is phase
thanks, Mike.
2. I see phase 2 here, so.
Yeah, so we were able to.
Phase 1 was the other one you were talking about?
Yeah, so this is really geared at paying for the equipment, the mannequins, the technical equipment that you need to actually run the simulation labs. So each one of these simulation mannequins is around $75,000 to $100,000.
Wow.
With all the technology and everything. So that's how we would propose to use these funds if we were awarded them.
So most of the funds would be for those mannequins?
Yeah,
Since
I
they're so
think,
highly priced?
you know, this is kind of funny because you're using RCAP for part of it. LSA is a little bit more flexible, but we will have to piece together our business plan when it comes to the use of these funds more precisely when we actually know what we're going to get from where. But that's the intention.
Okay, thank you.
So this is the same phase that you were here for the county one. You're just
Yeah.
trying to, in case you don't get that one, you get maybe get this.
Or combination of both, yes.
That's kind of what I thought. Thank you.
Good. Thanks,
Thank
Mike.
you, I always appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike.
Okay, moving on to the second resolution, designating Mayor George C. Brown, Controller Tony Thomas as the officials to execute all documents and agreements between the City of Wilkes-Barre and the Commonwealth Financing Authority to facilitate and assist in obtaining a statewide local share assessment grant of $400,000 to be used for the King's College Sheehy Farmer Campus Center third floor improvement project if the application is approved. And we do have representatives from King's College here tonight.
Yeah, Tom. Kind of the same questions I always like to know. Is how many students are full-time undergraduate students?
We have 1,950 full-time students combined, graduate and undergraduate together. And about 690 of those live on campus.
And how many people do you employ?
We employ about 460 employees that are full-time faculty and staff, and plus also there's up to 200 student employees during the academic year that we hire through work study as well.
Great, wonderful. Any other questions?
Just, if you could just kind of give us an overview of what
Sure.
this project, thank you.
Okay. So within our Sheehy Farmer Campus Student Center, we operate a conference and events facility. It's up on the third floor of our building. It's one of our most highly used resources that we have on campus, not only for King's use, but also for use by the general public. We would like to do some upgrades and renovations to that location that would have an upgrade to the technology. And right now we have some older dated technology in there, AV. Also some improvements to the general space as well with some demountable wall partitions that we separate the rooms into 3 different opportunities. We have capacity for up to 450 individuals to be attending those meetings, or we can break it down to 3 separate sections. So in the local city area, that's probably one of the larger resources that could be available. And we make our facilities available to the general public as well. So quite frequently, we are making that available free of charge, and it's used to support, again, the local community and nonprofit resources in the area as well who need access to that.
That's great.
Thank you.
Any other questions? Great, thanks, Tom.
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, also designating Mayor George C. Brown and Controller Tony Thomas as the officials to execute all documents and agreements between the City of Wilkes-Barre, the Commonwealth Financing Authority to facilitate and assist in obtaining a local share assessment grant of $984,497 to be used for the Wyoming Valley Catholic Youth Center Improvement Project if the application is approved. I don't know if we have anyone here tonight.
Oh, good, please. Hello.
Evening.
State your name for the record.
Mark Soprano.
Hey, Mark. So my question, how many members or how many people use the CYC?
Okay. Yeah, our role in the community's changed over the last number of years where we don't have that membership base we used to have years ago, like when we were growing up. So people come to use different programs. So our largest program is our child care and our before and after school program. In those 2 programs, we have nearly 300 children on a daily basis enrolled. In the summertime, that increases by about 60 or 70. We go to 350, 360 children attending that, and that's just those 2 programs. We also have our athletic programs, certainly basketball and swimming and so on. We probably have another 500 or 600 children in those programs. And the one thing we do is open our doors to the community also for either swimming or recreational activities in the gym, and those numbers are in the thousands every year.
So do you, lower income children in Wilkes-Barre, can they come to your pool?
Yes.
And is there a fee for it? Do you have discounted prices? Do you have a free program? What?
There is a fee. However, one thing we do is we never turn anybody away because of the inability to pay.
Okay.
No one is ever denied services. We find a way. In our child care center, in our before and after school program, 98% of the kids are subsidized in that program. So it is the low income population.
Right.
Nearly 80% come from the city of Wilkes-Barre, the city schools. So we are serving that population.
And how many people do you employ at CYC, Mark?
Right now, we have about 64 employees.
64? That's great. Wonderful. Any questions for Mark?
Yeah, if you could just kind of give us an overview of what the scope of the project is?
Sure. The scope of the project is, our building is an old building. It dates back to the 18th.
Why'd you look at me when you said old?
I was looking out the window, actually.
Because I'll know the history of the building, right?
Yes, absolutely. The building was actually the Jewish Family Service,
long time.
whatever it was called way back when, 77 years ago or so, and they donated it to the Catholic Church. So it's a very old building and in need of a lot of repairs. Windows, doors, electrical work. It's just an aging building, and the upkeep is constant. And as I was walking out of the gym, our bathrooms are closed because the drains are clogged. The roof is a constant issue. The roof is approaching 30 years old. Our HVAC units, our heating and cooling units that are on the roof are also approaching 30 years old and need a replacement. So there's a lot of needs in the building to make it sustainable. The money we're spending each year on repairs is getting out of hand a little bit. So a program like this would really help us lay the ground for a solid future.
Yeah, I agree. That building is in real bad shape. I've been to a few basketball games there. My daughter played there. It needs an update. It's time.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Mark, how many years are you with the CYC?
Yeah, you've been there.
I'm there 40 years.
Yeah.
40? I
Yes.
think you and I played some ping pong there.
I
Ping pong
believe-
and basketball. I know you played basketball.
I'm pretty sure we
I
did.
was there.
Yeah,
I was a
played
member
basketball.
for years
So my son.
when I was a kid.
Yeah, I'm
place.
very fond memories. Every week we have somebody come in, whether they come for basketball or a swim event or something, that said they came to the dances at CYC years ago. And so we have a very long history of serving the people. We've been around for, this is our 77th year.
It's great.
Good. Any other questions? Well, Mark, I've known you for 20 years, and I thank you for what you do and what the COIC provides for Wilkes-Barre.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Okay, ordinance. An ordinance amending Article 2 of Chapter 30 of the City of Wilkes-Barre Code of Ordinance entitled Sewers, Annual Rental and Maintenance Fee for Persons Within the City. Any questions regarding that?
Questions? Nope. Nope.
No?
Good.
Good.
Anyone have any questions on anything else on the agenda? All right, council presentations. Councilman Belishko?
Nothing today, Tom?
Okay, Councilman Barrett?
Just want to thank our attorney's office on this ordinance that deals with the buses, trucks, and the headaches that have been caused for us and the residents, and quickly acting to take the existing ordinance, 29103, and totally rewrite it to make it much clearer, much more understandable, and the enforcement end was a little vague, and I think this will clear that up. So thank you to our solicitor's office for taking care of that so quickly. Very much appreciated. Thank you.
Good. Councilman Marin?
Same thing as Councilman Barrett here. I agree. They move very swiftly on this, and there's going to be a lot of happy residents I'm getting a lot of calls about this, and thanks again for everything. And also, could we have I messaged about a week ago about Winter Lane. Could we do a sweep on that? On Winter Lane, I messaged.
Winter
I
Lane
believe it
for the
was
winter.
Winter Lane, yeah.
That's
Street sweep.
what the councilman had.
You know how we had the cleanup sweep?
For his area to go through and code violations, et cetera.
Okay, we have some sunny days though. Yeah. Dress warm. Yeah.
We talked about that today, my assistant. She
Okay.
reach out to you probably next week.
Okay.
The week after. So we definitely want to get that.
Yeah, I was down there actually yesterday, and it's bad. It's bad. A lot of cars, yeah.
But we have the Thanksgiving.
Okay. Good.
We'll get it in before end of November.
Okay, thank you. That's all I have.
Just joking.
I know.
I'm still recovering from the last two.
I was just going to thank you for them. That's it, taking my thank you back.
You're next.
I was going to say, thank you, I definitely appreciated it. It's definitely eye-opening when you or walking versus driving. So I'd love to see more of it happen. Obviously, availability is always an issue, but, I appreciate the time and all the work everybody put in.
And Councilwoman, it's not just citing people, but you were there when we had a house that needed some attention. We helped with that, so that the family living inside now could live in a comfortable type setting. So I thank you for your help with that, and I know they were appreciative too. So
Yeah.
it's not just citing people that own old cars or problematic buildings, but actually helping people that live in the building is a big help.
I agree. Thank you.
Thank you. I'll thank you, too, for Essex Lane. That was extremely eye-opening and how many infractions were there as well. I want to say to Councilman Murin that all of Wilkes-Barre is relieved that your
Yes.
dog
So am I.
is back home.
Yeah, thank you
Very
for
relieved.
the city of Wilkes-Barre. My dog got out, and I have a little 3-month-old puppy, and she got out, and thanks to the residents of Wilkes-Barre sharing it, and she came home. And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really good. And then I just have one comment. I'm glad, Steve Murkowski, you are here. At first, we didn't have either press. And it's so important that we have the local press here to communicate what we do and to get feedback. So I'm glad you're here. Bad times leader.
Thought he was going to yell at you.
Yes. Okay, any other final comments? All right, good. We'll see everyone on Thursday. Thank you.
No.
They sent that to my house.
Yeah?
Going?
I don't know. What is it? I can't say I'm going. I don't know what it is.
Christmas party.
Oh, okay.